Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, and you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something I've never seen before.
Hey, Vanitas, what's up?
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me, the edge on it.
Hey, Ninja, how are you?
Clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
Nah. They're not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
If you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. We can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
How you doing, Hobbs? I'm alright. A little bummed about the
Can't say I'm not grateful for it.
Supreme Court ruling today, but
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
I actually think we might be able to get pretty close to endgame, depending on how many side quests there are.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. Congratulations. But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at him. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Poor Torgal. I'll take care of you, buddy. Did you get further than me in the main story right now, Clint? Or are you not going to be able to stick around very long?
Mid told me she was building a ship. Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto might be listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it's maybe my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. Zero, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Be late for that, I would say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight.
Oh, nice, nice,
Forget
nice.
to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I will dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the Dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
Ninja.
There might be.
It is nice to have something to do.
How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the Dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. It was something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, asses to wipe and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No, I don't.
Mick told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Yeah, I'm excited. Kat'll be playing 16 next week, so we'll get to hear her opinion on it too soon. And playing Warframe again. Nice. You enjoying it?
You're looking well, Karen.
What you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite
I take back
clients.
mastering icon abilities. They are
Reckon he'll
worth
still
it.
be
Why is
reeling
that?
in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh. And he's a touch.
Why is that, Clint?
eccentric, if you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Never breeding a gold chocobo again. Yeah, it's fun, isn't it?
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
I named my gold one Ava, and she's fun to ride on all over the map. Nice. Oh, Ava as in, like, Ava from Union Cross? The foreteller? Hi, Morgan. Huh. You, huh?
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again.
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do.
So that is okay.
Ambrosia won't help me here. Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Fly, Ambrosia, fly. Whee! Whee! Excuse me. Excuse me.
Nice try.
Down you go. And punch. Our next is getting Bahamut Zero. I gotta dig for him because I
Well, it's certainly
missed out on the
quiet.
4th large materia. Ah,
If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place.
giant
Now we'll find one bigger than
antelope.
that. You hungry, Torgal?
Stay down.
Down you go. Bloody hides.
No. Will it be enough, I wonder? I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsman our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy.
Oh.
You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
Oh, Torgal. Good boy. My dog gets jealous when I dote on Torgal. we can pair scores on how well we play. That's true. Yeah, we could.
People take notice of wealthy men.
Who gets the best score?
Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
The St. Drake's fang is gone. The whole mother crystal gone.
Welcome. If you're hoping for a bed, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere. One of our well.
My reputation will be ruined. Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamal is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Alright, we're gonna hunt some bandits. Oh boy. I can't wait to kill some more bandits. Time to get my 4 million gil back.
Let's go. Faster.
You rich bitch. Oh man, that bandit place is so far. Run! Oh yeah, these bandits aren't gonna stand a chance. Saving up for a mansion after all. Yeah, if you don't spend it all on venues. Hey, Evelyn, thank you so much for doing clean. Oh, no problem, Cat. Enjoy. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. Or as I do, I should say, not did. Alright, come here, you little shits. Listen, that bunny boy was hot. Well, control your hormones, female. Quit being a slave to the coom.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Delamel.
I'm just happy we could do it. Me and Clint are the best.
I hear I have you to thank for the return
Clint's.
of my affection.
I meant me and Clint are the.
What should I call you, my good man?
I don't know why I said that. I didn't mean it. I meant Clint's the best for
A formidable
being a
man
pro.
indeed.
Being a pro
Why,
and helping out.
I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does.
Oh my God,
Each sword
Morgan.
is made for that one
Oh my,
perfect
your
stroke,
Riz is
and for
awful.
that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more.
It's getting kind of gay in here, I don't know.
Gives the blade its legendary sharpness.
Why don't we all just have one big gay date? We all just, every single one of us, we're all just one huge big gay date. Clint, Ninja, Morgan, Sophie, me, Vanitas, Playtendo. All one big gay date.
Far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself. And a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
Are there many other collectors out there?
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield, and is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
Now you're talking.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance.
We'll just go to Olive Garden for unlimited salad and breadsticks. And we won't get any food. We'll just all eat salad and breadsticks together. Please help yourself with the breadsticks, the unlimited, darling.
Such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
So when's the date? Yes. I don't know, Clint. It depends when you have the balls to come. I'm just kidding. I don't know. It's a good question. We gotta plan the date. Just don't bring anything you don't want ruined to the date. Oh, Clint's getting his pants ruined by me. What? I'm just kidding. Or am I?
Citizens are free to come and go as they please.
you here? The gates to heaven.
I want to see you again.
Hey, Playtendo, you missed it. You're invited to the big gay date we're all gonna go on one big huge group date. Me, you, Morgan, Clint, Sophie, Ninja, Vanitas. We're all gonna be one big gay date to Olive Garden. And we're just gonna eat breadsticks and salad because it's unlimited. So, that's what we're gonna do.
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion. Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the Hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago. Yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily
poor
on him.
Otto.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that. Go will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Clive's a true gentleman. Oh, yeah. Very suave with the ladies. Yes. Let's see if he's dead if Karen beat him up. I hope so. I'd be laugh if she beat him up.
She was building a ship.
Goat. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Oh, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
Alright, Karen, you gotta accept this. Come on. You can take your bloody stone and shove it up where the sun don't shine. Don't tempt me with a good time. Wait, what?
Lady Karen, Goad tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, But those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not. Where'd you even
Me
get
too,
this?
Clint.
A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used, either out of habit, or because the filthy soul couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died? 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... oh, forget where. And there was nothing better to do on the long nights. We set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that. On account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first 9 day, and there was no hiding his nag.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left in my eyes.
Oh, Sid.
Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
Oh, I love Sid.
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall.
This is my favorite Cid, yeah. This is probably my favorite Cid in Final Fantasy.
But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me, just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went.
Otto!
Why would he? Him or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off.
Otto.
You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Yeah, me too. I love these fucking people. According to Otto, Sid never once washed his goblet despite using it every day for both wine and small beer. I won't have it said I'm a poor host. Oh, Sid. You stupid sod. I love ya.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
The goddess Gregor teaches us to walk with the wretched is an act of greater good. If we accept this truth, then one should not rightly call he who follows this path an outlaw.
All yours. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Ned told me she was building a ship.
don't know where Sid gets the energy.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
You can, aye. I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought, but one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone, and while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you describe Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Sid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I'm not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Oh. Yeah, Clive is really up there for favorite Final Fantasy protagonist for sure.
How good it is to see you, Clive. I have a few new notes that might interest you. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Yeah, it's so different when you play this game, Ninja. Like, watching, it's great. But when you get, like... When you're playing and you're really involved with the character, this game just... It hits different.
Sorry. Sold out. And how were you going to carry all that? I'll be thankful you got that much. Finished, are you?
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that. you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
Speaking of thoughts on Microsoft trying to buy Square Enix.
I couldn't get the same
Oh, that would have been awful. Microsoft, they're already too big.
All you ever fought with duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it can be used to give the Curse Breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the Curse Breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy now. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the Curse Breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
Right. I will.
Excalibur? Oh! Oh! Excalibur? Oh! Excalibur? Excalibur?
What do you want?
Excalibur? Where? 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 I need 300 Wyverite. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can make Excalibur already? Oh my god. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. I'm pretty sure that's almost the ultimate weapon in the game. I think there's one blade stronger than it in the game. Oh my god, please tell me to buy Wyvernite. Oh! Gimme, 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 gimme.
It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Excalibur! Excalibur!
Not bad, if I do say so.
Oh! Oh! God bless! Oh, good God. Oh! Oh! Excalibur. Oh. I got Excalibur. Oh my god. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Excalibur is so good. That isn't the ultimate weapon, I know, but Excalibur. I love it. It's such an iconic blade. Let's see that bitch. Look at that babe of a blade. Oh, sweet God. Though modern day plays such as The Adventures of Sir Crandall have taken to embellishing the tale considerably, historians do agree that long ago the nations under Valisthea were, for a short time, united under a single king and his band of loyal knights. Whether or not he was indeed crowned upon drawing a sword from stone is a matter up for debate. Oh, yes.
He cracked the crystal too.
My My dear boy, my journey to Canva has been a resounding success. Miraculously undamaged in the attack of the old highway, Otto held onto the featureless clay cup to remind him of his lost friend before giving it to Clive, knowing that Sid would have wanted the proud bearer of his legacy to have it.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. I'll be thankful you got that much. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered at. Way.
I don't know where Sid gets the energy.
Mid told me she was building a ship. How are you doing? Quick look.
Time to do another side quest. Oh, I have to get to it. Oh, it's down the cliff. Okay. Look at that beauty of a sword. Look at that beauty. Oh, I love it. I love it.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living
Muggles are so
outside the law.
cute and chubby, yeah.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Get kicked. Kapow! Side quest.
So what do you think?
That we...
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
What about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker. I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, At least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Boklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of...
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
Stay down. Titan.
Get down.
Get him. It's over.
Good night, sweet prince.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart? Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we've found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Okay, that's all the side quests for now.
You've had your rewards and you're not getting any more. Now piss off.
Piss off while rude. Yeah, something tells me they're not actually there to help the merchant. Oh well, I did my fair share of the work.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side.
Oh boy, more of these things.
Farewell. It's over. Farewell.
Ooh, item. Magic ash. I got a bunch of magic ash already, though. Ooh, this area is beautiful. I love waterfalls. The final sin.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Meanwhile, oh no, Dion! Dion, don't do it! Don't do it, you're gonna get betrayed by Annabella! Oh god.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier
shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sambrek.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Grieger, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sambrek.
Father, I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrek, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
Fucking bitch. Oh my god. Holy Emperor Sylvester Liege handed power to Olivier, second-born and only child by the Empress Annabella, ostensibly in recognition of the party had played in the agreement of peace between the Empire and Dalmatia. Legend of once so young was unprecedented. Empress reassured those bold enough to express doubt at the wisdom of such a choice by maintaining that as Greek rigor made flesh, he'd merely serve as the advisor to the young new emperor until he came of age. Prince Dion, the Emperor's firstborn and rightful heir to the Holy Throne, was violently opposed to the plan, but his objection fell to deaf ears.
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Talking shit to Bahamut. He should just kill her. You fucking traitorous bitch.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened. It's not as if we can wait for the siege to end. Too slow.
Her end will be painful and disgraceful. Oh no, she'll definitely die a painful death. There's no way a piece of shit like her is allowed to live. No way. Clive won't let that happen.
Headed over to the Crystalline Dominion too, are you? There's good gil to be made there, believe you me. Yeah. The minute I heard them bandits had blown up Drake's Fang, I packed up me store and pulled me boots on. And so did you, eh? I did have a plan to make me fortune with some baths down by the Dalamil Inn. How can anybody sit back and relax in a land that ain't got a whiff of the crystal's blessing no more? And that's when it hit me. If you're looking for lucre, the Dominion's the place to be. Soon enough, half a storm will be headed there. If I can get in first and set up shop, I'll have a license to mince gil. The guildmasters at Canver will be beggars by comparison. I'll be famous in all four corners of Storm soon enough. I'll have a fortune that'll make me ma and pa proud.
How much further to Boklab now? Good. How's that not fair?
Oh, Ninja, did you see in the popularity poll for Metal Gear, they asked fans out of all the Metal Gear games which one was their favorite, and you know what got first place? Take a guess. It was Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Believe it or not, was rated the best. It had 60% of the votes. The only thing coming close was MGS3. I find that fucking hilarious.
They've closed the road to Randalar.
It's a good game. The best Metal Gear game? I don't know. But I'm thinking it's because Metal Gear Rising Revengeance was the only thing that was like multi-platform besides Phantom Pain.
If you haven't got a pass, you're not getting through. Please.
Empty shard. What is that? Empty shard. Is that a crafting material? Standing here, I realize you were just like me, trying to make history. It's also the easiest to get into gameplay wise. Yeah, I mean, if we're talking about story, I think MGS 1 has the best story. 3 is super fucking close. I mean, it's really close. I think 3 and 1. I think the only thing separating between 3 and 1 is that the camo system in 3 was a little annoying to switch over and over and over every single time. But hopefully with their 3 remake, the camo system won't be as, like, slow to switch to. But yeah, 3 and 1 are probably the best story-wise, in my opinion. 4 would be second, followed by 2, and then 4. I just think Phantom Pain's story wasn't that good. The gameplay was fantastic, don't get me wrong, but the story was really, really thin. You love 3 and 4 the best? Makes sense. 4 has a really good story, I think. I don't know. Like, it's good, but I just didn't really care for the sisters, I guess. Phantom Pain was too spread out. Yeah, there was a lot of, like, the same thing with Peace Walker. Like, the story for Peace Walker was good, but the mission system that they had was way too spread out. It made the game mature, because eventually you were just like, I need to know what happens, and the fact that I gotta do 30 of these repetitive missions in the same big area was so obnoxious.
Refugees.
Filler missions, yeah. And there wasn't much depth, you know, it was either destroy a base, rescue hostages, extract intel, destroy machines, or enemy artillery. Like, that's pretty much all the missions were. The mission system is just, it's good for handheld, like Peace Walker and Portable Ops, but for our mainline, just was not it. Maybe it could have worked even, I'm not even sure. Like, maybe it could have worked if the story wasn't so spread out, but obviously we know why it was spread out, because the troubling development issues Hideo Kojima had to deal with Konami, because they were having a hard time working together. So, I mean, that's why it feels so disjointed and like a polished game, but really like lacking a lot of sustenance was just because of the troubled development. Yeah, Phantom the second half of the game was the first mission's just harder. Yep. It sucks though, because the story and the plot was good. It was just there was so fucking much filler. The Volcom Markets. Is there a shop here? There is. That must mean new music.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
That's that then.
Porter for hire.
What do you think, girl?
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion.
Bloody crimson caravans, scooping up all the best customers. Leave some for the rest of us.
You won't find a finer array this side of the strait. Just what I was looking for. Many thanks. You've a discerning eye. Would that I could. Thank you. Just what I was looking for. You're sure you don't need it? Farewell.
I wish to engage the Crimson Caravan services. Where's the proprietress?
She's otherwise engaged at present, my lord.
Oh, for sure,
Come
Ninja.
back
That was a
later.
great mission. Sand and Storm Orchestrion roll. Ooh.
If our new arrivals had brought any coin with them, we'd be rich.
Drake's fangs fallen, would you believe it? No wonder everyone's taken to the road.
That's not all. I heard Lord Kupka fell too. The Republic's not long for this world, if you ask me.
Everything's a sale. Every sale's a win. When you're me.
I hear the brothers found another victim. Ah, a soldier like yourself could do with hearing this. If ever you see a couple of brothers up in Lateney's Cleft, you just pass them right on by.
And why's that?
Because they're duplicitous bastards who make cutthroats and footpads look like upstanding citizens by comparison.
What they do is befriend a passing merchant, someone new to the area, and steer them straight into the arms of bandits. The merchant dead and his murderers busy bickering over the poor bastard's wares. The brothers set to sweet-talking some other unsuspecting fool, a warrior. Now, the brave soul charges into the footpad's den thinking he's doing the realm a favour, and when he's done, the brothers sweep in and loot the bandits and dead merchant both.
Yeah, there's a lazy sort of cunning to it, I suppose. You'd think they'd run out of bandits eventually.
So close to Boglab? Not bloody likely.
I suppose you're right.
I got
Anyway,
swindled.
if you run into them, you steer clear. Or better yet, give them a damn good hiding.
I really wish I had. Thanks for the warning.
I got swindled. Fuck. Damn it. I thought I was doing a good deed, but I should have guessed.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Peaches and pears, beets and beans.
The markets.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go in and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Remember when half the people coming through here were traders?
Go and bother someone else, will you? I've got my trader's pass and I'll be leaving as soon as I'm able. If I stay here much longer, I'll end up no better off than those poor sods by the gates.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different.
Tight-fisted swines.
Let us through!
I'll take the large one.
Did you hear about the Empire's Black Shields? Apparently they've been going around Imperial lands stringing up bearers.
What a waste!
Juicy pears!
Caravan stops next to the check.
Come one, come all!
Okay, I don't see any chests or anything, so we'll just go talk to Goats.
Good. There you are.
Goats, Goats,
Clive,
Goats.
I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Goods. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Bocklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Pickpockets.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Jug of snake spit for the road.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Just don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
Want a VC? Sure.
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants.
Hello.
Which is why we've decided to take a stand.
Thank you long enough.
Yes.
Will you stand with us?
Hi.
You want to get your pass back.
Having fun.
And we want to ensure that no more are stolen.
Cool.
Catch whoever's behind it all. And two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Yeah.
Is there any other way?
What are you up to?
Making money.
Goose?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan.
You know, I might.
It's that, I don't know.
I'm not that low
try
yet,
swimming
but I
across the
might.
strait, but the guards will
What?
definitely spot you if you try and
Pour
do that.
yourself
Like,
out.
we don't want to get
Bitch, I might.
So either we find the people who took the
Bitch, I
pass,
might.
or give
You
up all
probably
hope
have
of entering the
before.
domain.
For money, no.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. Yeah, but I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
I got a dent in my head.
You got a dent in your head?
Yeah.
From what?
I look like Tyler 1.
Vinny, is that you?
Wow.
What?
The
His name is Tyler.
By the coach stop is
Oh,
spearheading
yeah.
the search. Wear that.
Forehead.
He will know you for a friend.
I knew that.
I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
I got about 3 million back so far.
Yeah. In a dog-eat-dog world.
I'll eat a dog.
Oh. It's offensive.
How's it offensive?
And the jokes begin.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the
Jack, what do you think of this shit? He doesn't care. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't pronoun my dog.
My guts. Ow.
Oops. My
I'm
bad.
gonna Kermit sewer slide.
Oh boy, I heard you're into pronouns. Well, let me see them titties. Ho ho!
Caravan stops next to the check.
Are you the furniture maker?
Are you drinking?
For the pickpockets.
Oh, I'm drinking.
I noticed.
For one,
How?
You're already
traders
drunk.
carrying the biggest packs.
No.
Yeah.
Your back, see?
No.
Yeah.
To the mark,
Why do you think I'm drunk?
You're always drunk.
Not that they'd be likely to catch them.
Nuh-uh.
Know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
You're drunk.
Their eyes must have lit up when they
I saw the
this.
empty Crown Royal.
We don't talk about that.
I know your dirty secrets.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Bitch over here drinking the Crown, thinking I wouldn't know.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
For shame.
You should come with me.
Shame these nuts, bitch.
Fish for sale.
I don't want them shriveled up shits.
Bruh.
I don't like raisins.
Bruh, they're still pretty big.
Sorry.
I know. I heard that they don't shrink for a while.
No, they do.
To help you.
Well, yeah, but not for a while. You have to be on
Mine
estrogen for like a year.
Mine shrank in like 2 months.
Really?
Mine are like half the size.
Good, maybe I will stop sitting on them.
I haven't sit on them in like months, and it's a blessing.
You know what's fucking weird? Like,
you saw the refugees gathered by the entrance.
sex drives get changed really quickly.
Depending. I mean,
Some of them
that
take it as an
I don't think it really
opportunity to
changed
rid
that quickly.
themselves of unwanted baggage.
I don't know.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here then. I doubt they're the ones involved.
I'm gonna get
but
myself back
I
into
might have heard
14 soon
something.
enough.
It's worth
Press
a try.
X.
Alright, but pressing X.
Right.
Press X to doubt.
There
No,
you go.
just-
Children.
It wouldn't let me send X!
Find anything of this
Aw.
quality in Twinside.
There we go.
Oh my god. I mean, for your birthday, hopefully your mom will finally buy you a sub. But, you know. I think you should just get your sub instead of trying to get a PC port and a sub.
What do you want?
'Cause that's not
What
gonna
I
happen.
want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me.
What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
Oh shit, I hit 666 dotes. Let's fucking go, boys.
You typing X in the chat crashed my chat.
It did not.
No, it said chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect you. And then it says successfully connected, and then all I see is X.
You're welcome.
You bitch.
Excuse me.
What do you want? I don't have any money.
Why am I talking to children?
We just want to talk.
Mood.
What about? We've heard that.
Are you stealing my shit, bitch?
Making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it.
But you don't even know when they're phasing out. Like they said, it's 7.1. We're at 6.4. Like you have probably a year.
6 months at most.
We need to
You mean at least?
Do you know where your friend might
You have like a year.
It's usually by the tents outside
Because
town.
every 3 months it seems like they release a thing, and then from releasing the final 5.5, 6.5, 4.5, it's like another 5 to 6 months. So
Out of my sight.
you should be fine before it gets phased out.
I'm cheap.
This is everything.
Not my problem.
I mean, only feet. I'm just saying. I hate to be a broken record, but if anybody needs money and they can't work, only feet.
Only tootsies.
Only tootsies.
Let's fucking go.
Christian mingle.
FarmersOnly.com.
Farmers only. I'll plow your field. Hooey.
Is that a tractor? Cause man, I want to ride it.
Oh, good. Man, that... Oh, it smells like the manure I use to fertilize my crops.
Turns me on.
Hooey. Yeah, but, you know, it's hard for people that don't have a job, Clint.
He's still nearby.
Murder.
That's okay. The Supreme Court is fucking
big, fat
bigoted
donkey
as
was you.
shit.
What?
Did you see what passed today?
No.
The Supreme Court just passed that businesses can refuse to sell to people based on religion or personal beliefs.
Good.
So,
Fuck your religion.
no, that's not good.
Oh.
Because the reason it started was because
That
this
fucking
lady, this lady owns like a wedding photography service, and she didn't want to do photography for gay couples because it's against her religion.
There was a place that wouldn't do a cake for a gay couple as well.
And so she's like, well, nobody commissioned me for one, but I want to sue under the pretext that if I had to, it would be against my religion. And the Supreme Court voted in her favor, saying, yeah, you don't have to work or sell or, you know, you can ban gay people from your store if it's against your beliefs. I'm like, oh, so we're just banning people from, you know, buying and selling, you know, goods because it's against your beliefs. I'm like, okay. Going back to the 1950s then.
You're one of them Jose Cuermos.
They literally had a sign in the front of their building that said no gays allowed.
No.
Bet. You want to bet? You want to bet?
Is
I'm
this
sending
the
it right now.
timeline we live in now?
Yes, and Supreme Court said that's legal because it's protected under freedom of speech.
Oh my god.
Well, you understand Trump appointed like 3 of the Supreme Court justices.
Let's go, Drumpf.
Let's go, Drumpf. Make my life
I know
worse,
there's people
please.
at my job that are like, Trump 2024. I'm like, bro, he's arrested. He cannot be a president again.
He's literally under a federal what is the word?
Indoctrination.
Indoctrination. Yeah, let me show you. This was in front of their... because they designed websites on top of doing photography. And this is what they had in front of their building. Hold on, I'm sending it to you. Literally, no joke. This looks like a satire joke from like the 50s.
Did you send it to me?
Look at this shit. Yeah.
No gays.
Look at this.
Wow. Free ride in a police car. Oh, okay. That's if you shoplift. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, what are they also like? Oh, if you come in here and gay, I'll call the cops.
No, but I was just like, wow. The Supreme Court is bending us backwards. Yeah. Yeah, the Supreme Court sucks.
Don't mind me, guys. I was just in the vents.
Nice. Gosh.
Pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Owie.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass though.
I got hit by a black
Could use one of
mage.
those things to get out of this dump.
Chance to be a fine
I got hit
thing.
with that
The moment
xenoglyphin.
they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
Hanzo? Come back, Hanzo.
Wait, you know what this means, though?
To find him before his employees do.
I can be like, well, you're fucking straight. You're not allowed to talk to me.
That's what my friend... Hold on, I gotta read you what my friend said. I was laughing my ass off. She's like... Hold on. Because I sent that, she's like, I was just reading this fucking article. How is this lady able to sue for theoretical shit that never happened? I wish I had a business so I could put a no hetero cis whites allowed sign in my window.
I honestly want to put that. I want to put a sign in the window, no straights allowed.
Right. She's like, I can't believe, she's like, I want Judge Judy or someone to just as bitchy to take and be like, are you serious? You're trying to sue for an event that is yet to occur? Get the fuck out. If I refuse service on the grounds that someone is gay, they could possibly sue me for discrimination. So I want to sue the state for giving them the right to sue me for being a bigot. I was like, oh my god.
No straights allowed. Sorry, if you're straight now, we're no longer friends.
Right?
Sorry, Ninja.
Yeah, sorry, no straights allowed here. The stream is an anti-straight stream.
You cis and straight, get the fuck out.
Bye, Clint.
Bye,
Just
Clint.
kidding. Unmodded, banned. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not.
But yeah. Oh.
Stole something from a friend of mine.
Start being gay now.
Let me tell you how to live your life, kid.
Thank you.
It's not a choice anymore. It's a fucking demand. Gay now.
Being gay was never a choice. What are you fucking talking about?
That was the joke.
Oh.
Because people say being gay or trans is a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the joke.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you didn't
My
get my
brain's
sarcasm.
working at 7 miles a second.
That's okay. This big buzzy's working at 95%.
I'm not going to hurt you.
Get out of here, you fucking bard.
I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them.
Can't people just be nice to each
No.
other?
No.
No.
There's the Carstones. They said they'd give me a good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free.
And this country's gonna be fucked. If you all thought Donald Trump was bad, wait until Mark DeSantis becomes fucking president. Good.
Or Robert fucking Kennedy.
Good fucking God. Good luck, America.
Found him then.
If DeSantis or Robert Kennedy becomes in office,
Where are the other two?
I'm literally just
Eloise is
gonna
watching
go
over
and
them.
start
She
swinging
sent
for my
people out to
fan.
look for you.
Just move.
Him!
Where?
Canada. It's on fire.
I can't afford that.
Move to Canada, it's on fire.
Whatever you do.
Do you know how much it costs to immigrate?
Then do it illegally.
For that Gil, me and my mates would have starved.
Seek asylum.
Seek asylum. Actually, maybe. If it gets as bad as it is, Canada might give us asylum.
I wish Nimja. Call it Nimja. Nimja.
When can boomers just die?
Honestly. If you're above the age of 30, you need to go.
If you're 35 or up, you should go.
30 and up is good.
Don't hurt him.
Poor Ninja.
I know. That's what I said.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Ooh, scary.
Master Theo.
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Why don't we just take all the boomers and make them live in Florida?
Give him COVID.
Make them live in Florida permanently.
This is what happens when you don't have a term limit.
Now I'm really starting to regret that Nancy Pelosi checked Schumer out of office now.
When 70-year-olds can make decisions for 20-year-olds, it's not a good time. I'm just saying.
Why would she? I'm just a back and a blade.
Yeah, who gave them the choice over our bodies and how we feel?
Because the life expectancy back in the 1700s was like 40.
I thought you were gonna say
if you were rich. No, like if you were rich, you could probably live to 30 or 40, maybe 50. I think there's a couple that made it to 50. But nowadays, because the Constitution was written so long ago and hasn't caught up, because we refuse to add to it as much as we have, like besides the 10 amendments. Besides those 10, we refuse to add to it because it goes against our country's great values. We have fucking 70, 80-year-olds that are literally being wheeled out with oxygen tanks and wheelchairs, making decisions for 20-year-olds.
Welcome to America, baby.
Yep.
I blame Ninja.
Theodore, at your service. Sorry about
I blame Ninja!
Theodore, what do you know about
Anybody
Hearthstone?
born
Vultures
after
have made Boklad their hunting
1990
ground.
should not be in office.
You mean born before?
Stealing from those with Gil.
That's what I meant
bullying those
before.
without it into joining their flock.
That's what I
I've
meant.
been looking
I'm
into their
drunk.
activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hans is a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the state,
Really,
some
Ninja.
other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely.
Thank you for your wise
Die,
insight,
was it?
Ninja. God bless.
And my sister asked you to help put an end to pickpocketing.
Don't be mean to
Then
her.
we all want the same thing.
I'm sorry, but this is horseshit. Genuinely.
It is horseshit. That's why I was pissed off, and when I joined the stream, they're like, "How are you?" I'm like, "Not great."
That's it. I'm gonna find every fucking great white person.
Don't. Okay, I thought, be careful what you say when it comes to politicians.
What?
They will literally send the FBI after you.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be dumb and say I'm going to.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're so paranoid. After the insurrection, they will literally send the FBI after you.
No, I will literally just fucking.
Don't say it.
What?
Just nothing.
I'm saying
Just don't say it.
Literally going to just become a bigot towards cis straight people.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what
Okay.
I was trying to say. And
Well,
kept
you
shooting at
you
me.
said kill, and I was like, no,
That's
no.
Fucking. That's all I said.
Oh, I thought I heard the word kill, and I was like, don't fucking say
I'm
it.
gonna kill myself.
Okay, well, you won't get the FBI after you, at least.
God damn.
I'm just saying.
Oh, okay, fine. You can go ahead and kill yourself.
I didn't say go ahead and do it. I said you wouldn't get the FBI on you for that.
Well, you know, Kim Jong-un made suicide illegal in North Korea. The numbers kept
Bro,
skyrocketing.
I know what will lower suicide rates will make it illegal. It's like, well, you see, here's the problem with that. I'm kind of dead.
It's kind of a one-time thing, dog. I ain't coming back.
You know, technically, suicide's illegal in the United States.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it
No,
is.
it's not.
Yeah, it
No,
is.
it's not.
Look it up.
It's not. It's not. In some places, assisted suicide is like illegal, but suicide is not.
I can't believe I have to Google this. All right. All right. Sewer slide.
I am going to commit sewer slide. I've been having to sneeze for like 20 hours.
I just got a shit ton of suicide hotline requests. Uh-oh.
Yep.
Shit.
You know, it's also great too with the cis white male bullshit, or the cis white bullshit.
What?
They're even attacking like LGBT helplines.
Suicide remains a criminal offense in at least 20 countries around the world, including the United States.
God bless. I'd be committing illegal acts every 2 seconds.
Oh. Damn. In 20 countries, anyone who attempts suicide can be arrested, prosecuted, or punished by fines.
Hell yeah.
And typically given 1 to 3 years in prison.
Hell yeah, let's go.
That'll stop me.
When I get out of jail, I'll make sure it works next time.
Oops, what's this? Why is this toilet paper so thick? What?
Toilet paper being thick, on God.
God bless. Hops is back on the watch list now. Fuck!
I'm gonna murder.
Can't be, I wish Ninja, but this world's full of weaklings. Bigots are the weakest people on the earth. I mean, they're just fragile. It's just what it is. They feel so, like, attacked by something that doesn't even affect them personally.
And they call us the sensitive people.
And they're the ones that are like, we need... It's just... The thing about, when you really think about it, the whole stance of conservatism is everything's perfect the way it is, nothing needs to change. Which, once again, throughout history, we've seen what happens to nations that, throughout history, refuse to change or adapt to the times. They fell. Life is all about change, evolution. It's about growing. And if society can't grow with the times because people are afraid of change, then you're not doing what the species of the human race should be doing, which is moving forward, evolving, not being held back and saying this is the only perfect way to live life. Like, it's so backwards. Like, it goes completely against the rules of nature.
Rules of nature.
To just say
Rules
of nature. But yeah, it goes completely against the rules of nature for be like, okay, we should never. Can you imagine if, like, when throughout history we're just like, you know, we're gonna still be in the Stone Age because change is bad.
Change is bad.
We're gonna still. We don't need tires. We don't need the Industrial Revolution. We just need stick, fire, and rock.
Dude, that sounds great to me.
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You
Those
get your
who
traders
don't
past
learn
back,
from
and
history
I
are
make
doomed to
Bogland
repeat
a
it.
safe place again.
Yeah, but the thing is,
All right then.
history gets interpreted. You can twist history into whatever you want. So even people that
where are they
learn
camped?
history, you can twist it to whatever you want. That's
Don't
what's
worry. They'll never
bad
know you
with
told us.
interpretation.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Layton's Cleft.
To Layton's Cleft, then.
Lady's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
Not here.
Better not have scared anyone.
That's that.
Because I'm happy to belong. If you feel like a room without a roof. Don't worry,
Oh no.
just look at how people twist religion. Yep. You take a quote unquote a religion of love and acceptance, and you're like, well, love and acceptance only for people we deem are worth love and acceptance.
True.
Or, you know, the same thing with the Muslim religion. You know, you got people that are just practicing their religion, and then you get jihadists that are like, we need to kill anybody that goes against our religion. Like, there's always going to be extremists on every end, and that's just the thing that sucks about interpretation is stuff like religion, especially politics, is like, it's all about how you're raised. It doesn't matter.
I don't race.
You know, if you're raised in a household that you're indoctrinated in from the time that you're a babe till the time that you're an adult on your own, like, not everybody has the capacity to think for themselves, and that's just what causes the cycle of ignorance. Is just when you're born in an environment of hate, that's all you know, and you're not going to change, because part of your identity as a person is your beliefs and your values. So if you're taught to hate and somebody challenges that, it's people view it as an attack on their person, and that's why they're so steadfast. They're like, nope, that's not right. That's wrong, and you're personally attacking me because of it. It's just the cycle.
At least we know we're on the right track.
It's just how it is. Human nature is meant to be selfish creatures, and nobody likes to be proven wrong, and nobody likes to view things in a lens that doesn't put them at the center of whatever issue or topics being discussed. So
You know what I say?
What?
Penis.
Peanuts. My religion is penis. I still find that funny. I had to talk to Faye because she's like, yeah, she's like, you guys are the only religious people I talk to. I'm like, I'm not religious by any means.
I'm a fucking Wiccan, but okay.
I was like, I am far from religious. I said, I don't practice religion. I said, my beliefs are different, sure. But as in religion, as an act of practicing and listening to other people interpret things for me, I live off my own.
Especially the little ones.
That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop him off.
Yeah, she told me you're one of the only Christians she
make the most of it.
interacts with. I'm like, Morgan's not a Christian.
The leaders of the caste don't.
You dare insult me?
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
Yeah, I really want to be part of a group that actively shuns and wants me to die.
Oh, I'm
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I love that degradation kink.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I block with Titan. I block with Titan.
Imagine Morgan being a Christian. Let's fucking go.
Morgan went to the Bible hates gays. Well, guess I'll die.
Guess I'll die. For real though, on God.
Oops.
Oh shit, I said that out loud, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Come on, Christian, quit talking like that.
That's my dick.
Well, if you insist.
No.
Give me that little crazy bread.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
I just want some of that crazy bread. Dip it in some of that crazy sauce.
Nacho Supreme sauce.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
He's trying to get some. I see. I see. Call me Nemesis because I want to stalk you all night.
Hi.
How's your gill making?
Good. I am 94,000 short.
Of what?
Of getting my 4 mil back. Bork.
Bork. Did you hear a trailer outside? Yeah, you tell them. Don't come in.
I'll come in.
No straights allowed. Yeah, Jack, are you gonna protect me? No, you won't.
No, he's a little bitch.
Somebody broke in, you'd run away and let me fight for my life.
Hugo would go after him.
Hugo would protect me, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, if you ever start hearing me scream, let Hugo down and let him kill him. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't pronoun my dog.
Clive. How goes the
That's
hunt?
it.
My brother
I'm
is getting
deleting my
married,
life
I
subscription.
trust?
No, you paid for the year-long subscription. You'll get fined if you
Nope.
don't.
I don't
complete
care.
it. You're gonna get fined.
I already paid for the year,
It
so
was
I'm
the
good.
cast stones who were behind it all.
No.
Theo told me he'd been on their trail.
Hope
And
you do
their
start
demise
screaming so I can
solved
just
the
laugh.
problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were
Oh, yes, my
stealing.
Virgil outfit.
I only hope yours is among the items
I
you
still
recovered.
hate that you do the gritty when you walk.
And
That literally pissed me off so bad.
It's just the
Speaking of
gritty.
whom,
It's awful.
There's nothing wrong with the gritty.
It's the gritty.
What's wrong with the gritty? You got that right foot creep.
Here, Clive.
It.
Pass.
Fuck off.
Right foot creep.
I hate you.
Thank you.
Jack and Hugo are such good doggos. Jack is good for cuddling. Hugo is good for protect. But he's not a good cuddler because he hogs the bed. No, he's not. No, he hogs the fucking bed, and I
He's
can't.
still a good cuddler.
He is not a good cuddler.
Mad because bad.
No, I'm mad because he won't fucking stay in one spot. He walks around a lot.
He doesn't walk around.
Don't look so shocked.
Yeah, he
Not
does.
for me.
We're on the same
That's because you're a deep sleeper. I'm not.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, bitch.
Excuse me.
You know how often I've knocked on your door when you're sleeping and you're like.
Yeah, no, that's not the case because even my watch tells me how light of a sleeper I am.
No, you're not.
Really?
I've knocked on your door for like 5 minutes to give you something. You're like, oh, I gotta get insurance.
No, that's not what happened.
Don't
I don't respond because I'm waiting to hear another knock.
No, because you're fucking asleep.
Okay. Next time you'll see.
Wouldn't you agree?
You want me to just scream randomly? That's
There won't be a next
Good.
time. I'll just break down your door to prove it.
So what would you say to working together again?
I don't know if you're going to be playing with me, Vanitas. That's the problem. I do too much different shit to have other things to worry about.
Here, Clive.
Just download my 1500 mods.
I have over 2,000 now.
Ew.
Yeah.
What is it?
See, I wouldn't do animation mods because I don't want to get caught.
They'll be fine. They just only changed a Dragoon.
Well, at least I shared that before.
I already
you
knew about it.
That. Oh, well, good for you.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains
Like, mods are the best. Well, they are when you can't potentially get in trouble.
But if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
Like, pretty soon, I might be working at a venue.
In real life? What?
Huh?
What?
I might be working at a venue.
In real life?
No.
Oh. Imagine working in a venue in real life.
Imagine being a little whore.
Right then.
Then don't watch my mods. I mean,
Let's get this back to good.
I don't know what to say to you. That's your own destruction, and that's the problem.
Your mods make me angry.
No, he's jealous because I modded.
Except the Wii mod. Do 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 do
Yes,
do.
that one is a blessing.
It is a blessing, but that's it. Every other mod I saw was heresy.
I disagree.
Well, maybe the Virgil mod, I'll give you that.
What about the Dante mod?
I didn't see the Dante
Yes,
mod.
you did.
I don't remember. I was probably drunk.
If I knew
All I know was you hitting the gritty and I was just completely zoned out by then.
Good.
You don't like the gritty.
Something worth celebrating for a change.
I don't like the gritty.
Only trouble is the serving girl's still new to the job. So
Don't. I wish you had a grimace shake emote.
Fuck off.
What exactly are you celebrating?
You're just like just seasoning out.
Of Gotan 66, no less.
I can show you my
Gotan
fucking
Rouge is the
the
only
Dante
good thing to
shit
have
if you
ever come
really
out of the
wanted
Empire.
to.
And most wouldn't part for 66 if you held a knife.
Actually, you know what? Fuck you, I will.
So I've heard.
My penis is already fucking inside me, so.
Clearly, you're a gentleman of
Yeah,
taste.
well, you don't really necessarily have the
gentleman who
capability to do
might
that since I
sympathize
have
with my
like a super
predicament,
strong
perhaps.
setup.
Pass the good news to a few friends of mine. I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
You have like bare bone shit. Like it was a blessing that you finally got out of 30 frames in Gridania.
Thank you.
Oof, you're mean.
I'm being honest. I have a bunch of graphically intensive mods.
Milan the Butcher and Bullock, a guard
So
over
do
at the
I.
North Gate.
No, you don't.
3 of the finest fellows
Not for
in
14.
Portland, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day.
Not to mention, I also use
Stop by
shaders,
again
which
when you let them
also
know, and I'll give you
fucking
your
fuck
little
up shit.
something. I'll
be right back.
Shaders. Booby shaders.
No.
Booby shaders.
No.
Booby shaders. These nuts.
Got him.
Get him. Oh my god. I just hit the most devious lick.
I hit the most devious gritty. On God.
Fuck.
Right foot creep, motherfucker.
This is why late term abortion should exist.
Wow. I never asked to be born.
Well, you were. So suck it up.
Pardon me, but would you happen to be
I'm talking to J-Ham.
Ooh.
I have
I don't
need of a
know, this
sword for
NPC.
hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin.
Yeah.
Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those?
Oh, I thought when Clint said mods are the best, he said men are the best. I'm like, ayo.
Ayo?
Well,
Clint really trying to be off for him?
of Zemeckis history. I wish to investigate the ruins near the city, and I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts sent to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not
Obviously,
only
I
earn
won't use
yourself
the same
material
mods you
wealth,
do with your
but partake
thousands of
the true
mods.
treasure that awaits us there.
I'm just telling you the I'm just telling you the cold hard truth.
Just upgrade, lol.
Will you ever party to a finer proposition?
My
Oh
arms
fuck.
are yours.
We're getting pinched.
Wonderful. Then come.
You are?
Yeah.
We must away.
I'll pinch you.
But where are we going?
Along the old
Pinch
Zemeckis
those
road,
perky
and from
pinks.
there, onward to discovery. Quickly, there is not a moment
What?
to lose.
Who?
What?
Wait.
Oh, God, yeah, we're getting really fucking pinched. Alright, run away! Oh god, well, no, never mind. There's more enemies.
I better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
I killed the warrior, fuck you, bitch.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Oh.
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a
I'm getting sad again. I'm gonna go do my own thing, take my mind off this. Farewell.
And I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Okay.
Any idea where his search for the thieves
Bye.
might have taken him?
You're an
old
asshole.
Zemeckis Road,
What?
He doubted they
What
would
am I
be
supposed
fool
to do
enough
about
linger
it?
I don't
in
know.
Bucklad. Joseph's lived a hard life.
Upgrade his PC.
Made him grey long before his time.
I'm
Me
broke.
too.
Just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
I haven't been killed
Can't
over a
imagine there
few
are too many
sacks of
grey-haired
grain.
sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
Eat it.
I'm gonna dip because something very exciting is happening. 60, you're not far behind me, Evelyn. Oh my god, it's so good. You're making me excited.
That's that then.
Alright. See you, Clint. Enjoy.
Daddy.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through here?
Oh, we are split.
Grey
Fuck.
hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
Oh, my
Yeah, get him
goodness.
going.
I'll get off down the road, I expect.
Are you gonna protect
Why
me,
don't
Jack?
you do the same and leave me be?
Why am I not surprised?
What?
Over your coin, you know.
Is someone here?
No. It's just Jack being loud. I don't feel safe.
Bruh.
I don't feel like Jack would protect me very well.
He's barking at thin air.
Yeah, exactly.
Bonk. Ooh, somebody DM.
He's just looking at me after I said that, and he's like, bitch.
Bitch, would you say that?
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention.
Yes, more people blowing up my DMs now.
Now,
why?
They want to do things.
Before us.
ERP.
A relic of a fallen civilization. A sight so
I mean,
common
maybe
that
one
man
of them
is oft
does.
blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very
Oh my
heavens.
god, why are they in our base?
We call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
Follow Jay Quillen. Alright. I'm coming, Jay Quillen.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have.
Yeah!
We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones, over there.
Maybe he found his thief.
I just went on a 7-man killing spree.
She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shush now. You've said quite enough already.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
I will save you.
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here?
Oh, there are goblins out here. Oh.
I think we found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me. Nice try.
You a goblin prince? When did goblins get hierarchy?
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph.
Thanks, Dark Knight, for wasting your ult
So
on
the boy
me.
was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead and all the missing food. I launched myself at them full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them, and earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Bocklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Wait. Goblins are intelligent creatures? Oh, fuck.
I'd always thought of goblins as mindless savages. But if I'm honest, I like them better than half the men I've served with.
Oh, no. I've killed so many goblins. Oh, shit. Morgan. I killed intelligent
That sucks.
sustaining creatures. I'm a bad person.
Why are you sad?
I was mean to them.
Fuck the goblins.
Alright then.
Now I gotta kill more? I'm so confused. Why is this game trying to tell me goblins are intelligent, yet they want to hurt innocent? I'm so confused.
Because they're intelligent doesn't mean they're good creatures.
But
look at dolphins, for instance.
yeah, but they seem like they have more intelligence than a dolphin.
Dolphins are like the most intelligent creatures on this planet.
Yeah, but they're still awful.
Have you seen Dolphin Brain?
You're going to get yourself killed.
No.
That would not do. That would not
It
do at
looks
all.
like our brain, but times
Not when
two.
such majesty stretches out before us.
But
Behold,
they're
the final sin in
creatures
all its
of
glory.
habit.
As Moss tells us, battle
So are
was
every
fought in
creature.
ancient times.
I know,
A
but
battle of such
I don't think they have a sense of
that it
self.
tore a great crater in the very land
They do.
upon which it was waged.
Do they?
In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained
They literally
down
bully
upon
sharks for
him.
fun.
Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time. Though I
If
live in hope that I
goblins
might
are
see
doing
it
bad,
discovered.
they have to be stopped.
Yep.
But
we must not dwell
yeah, I get
on
that.
such
But
things.
if the
There is
goblins
more
are doing
yet
it
to see.
because of
Onward. History
a
awaits.
situation that, if they could communicate with us with, that we could resolve without bloodshed, then aren't we still the aggressors?
Don't you hate the Empire?
Yeah.
They're intelligent people too.
Yeah, but they're selfish.
What says the goblins aren't?
Because goblins only do what they do to survive, where the Empire takes more than they need.
Okay, but they're still bad people.
Yeah.
Like bandits, for instance. You mercilessly killed a bunch of bandits for no reason.
But bandits murder innocent people.
Survive.
Not always. Sometimes it's because they want to be rich.
Because they're poor. I think you're defending a creature, a disgusting creature.
He's really got himself into trouble this time.
No. I just don't understand the message this game is trying to send.
Kill bandits or kill goblins.
Huh?
Kill goblins.
No, because I just saved a group of goblins. And they said don't kill goblins because they're just trying to feed their group and they know stealing's bad, but once they learn how to defend and, you know, provide for themselves, they won't steal anymore. So, how is that goblins bad?
Goblins bad.
How? That's mean.
Who cares? They're goblins. They're not humans.
So, that's all that matters is they're human?
No, because I feel
they're sentient beings.
If I could deem them evil, I don't like them.
I don't like that.
Why?
Because I think sentience is important.
Still in one piece.
Okay.
It would seem so.
What?
Once more, I am in your debt. And once more, you impress me with your prowess.
What do you mean?
These were no ordinary foes.
Humans are sentient
but
beings.
We in the field call
right.
Yet you kill them mercilessly and don't give a fuck.
Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment?
Goblin sentience is
Alas, all is mere speculation.
not known to the extent
One day,
of human sentience.
Not if
now
you
you're
keep
just
running
making
headfirst into
excuses.
trouble.
What do you mean?
Of course.
Especially with that dumb smile on
Not
your
only have
face.
you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws
How
of
do you
death,
know I'm
I
smiling?
hear it in your
you have
voice.
proven yourself a willing
Fuck
audience
you.
to my
You don't know me.
rambling.
I can read people
Glad
like a
to
book.
help, but
No, you
didn't you
can't.
say you came here to investigate something?
Loyalty to your
I
country
fear
or
I may have
loyalty
rather
to me?
overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really
If
desired.
goblins are doing bad, they
See,
have to be stopped.
Even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Oh.
Fine.
Oh.
Just don't go running off this time.
You kill all goblins. They literally made an anime about slaying goblins.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I put you through.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. He found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion.
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotown 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Bugger me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Is something the matter? Why, I am what you see. It can be a risky business. This being a border town, or at least, it did. Don't worry about Hansa and the others. Always a pleasure.
And how might the Crimson Caravan serve? And I wouldn't have it any other way. All the better. Fools, the lot of them. Criminals and cowards. So thank you. May luck go with you.
Out of my sight, wretch. I've no use for
Come on, come on!
The caravan stops next to the check.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Boklad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from Sanbrek, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. My old man knew what he was about when he set up shop here all those years ago. Anyway, thanks for the good news. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll shut up shop early. Wouldn't want to keep our friend waiting.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
The Empire's your enemy, not us.
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
The market would be flooded with refugees if we weren't here to stem the flow. Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but we've got our orders. No papers, no passage. Plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to try and force their way through. And when they do, well, things can get nasty. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Hold on. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
I want some wine, please.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Jug of snake spit for the road?
Come on, come on!
If only arrivals had brought it.
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right, I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside. A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous and many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
Out of my sight, wretch. I've no...
Come on, come on! Juicy pears! Slake your thirst!
What I really want to be is a...
Here you are, good. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo, too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
This part I'm at is overheating my PS5. Really? Like your PS5 crashed from overheating?
Chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your path.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
How do you have your PS5 set up? Is it laying down? Is it standing up? Is it in a well-ventilated area?
We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial
You have it
defenses.
laying on your side?
There's a square with a big
Your
bell
PS5 isn't built the
tower
way
right
on
in
its
the
side,
middle of
stand it
town.
upright, you dummy.
If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
Right. Let's go.
It's standing up, but what's happening is also very graphically intense. Really? Uh-oh. I wonder if I'm gonna have that problem.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbrek. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts, and more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of pure
You know, I
breeding.
literally made a comment about this type of shit months ago.
Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme
me
gutter,
off.
from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
I've said this before.
Have you
I'm excited that we live in today's age where all races are viewed equally, at least on the surface level.
Not.
But in today's
And they
age, the
whispered
attacks
in
aren't
his
on
ear.
black people anymore, it's on the LGBT community.
Right.
So now, the new target for the straight white folk are no longer black people, but now it's the LGBT community.
Yep.
Which also affects many other people that aren't white too. So there we go. We're mixing our racism and our homophobia. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
That his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What? I live this
Sylvester
country
listens
so
to the words of his astrologers.
ready to go seek
And they have
asylum.
ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies.
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
I hate her.
Have sex with her.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. And this is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Woohoo!
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
When they're afraid, they turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What is it, boy?
What's happening?
I don't know.
Torgal!
This way.
The city's on fire.
And sure Goots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Guard, watchman or sentry is to be slain on sight. But spare the citizenry. His Highness's orders were clear.
Those were Imperial Dragoons.
What the hell is happening?
What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right. But first we find Goots.
I just hope he's all right.
You there! Identify yourself!
We have to.
We're all dead.
Around!
Don't get surrounded.
Cut them down!
A civil war?
Is it a civil war?
Someone's brave.
Ward secured, Captain. None of the empty forces remain. Gather the men. We press on to the council chambers. Yes, Captain. What of the men and women in the market district? The evacuation is complete, Captain. Good. Then all that remains is to dethrone the Pretender.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go.
I love Clive, but Dion would have made a great protagonist. Agreed. Hopefully we'll get a DLC of him. And because if the game sells well, Yoshi said that he'll consider doing DLC.
A goods lift.
Where in Grieger's name did you come from?
Too slow.
Phew.
Damn it. We'll have to find a way around.
In the name of His Highness!
Hold on, kids. We're coming.
Who goes there? In the prince's name, none shall pass.
Can you see him anywhere?
It must be one of the Dragoon's pets.
Deal an enemy 50,000 damage while staggered, excluding battles in the Hall of Virtue and while fully primed as Ifrit. Oh. I did it? Oh. Defeat 5 enemies in the air using Deadly Embrace, Heat Waves, Wicked Wheel, Lightning Rod.
I think it has something in store for us.
Get ready to move.
Over here, Clive! Are you alright?
Goots, there you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh!
What now?
Is that Mother Crystal's heart?
What the hell is it doing up there? Bahamut.
Holy shit.
Your Highness, don't do this.
We must leave. Now, Your Grace, I beg of you.
This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Yod, but I must put a stop to this.
Your Grace!
Oh, did he destroy it? Nope.
So, what do we do now then?
We destroy the heart.
We might come back.
As soon as the flames die down, the Imperials and the Dalmex will move in. This may be our only chance.
And Bahamut has gone for now. You should get as far away as you can, Goots.
What? And leave you lot in the ledge? I can't do that. If you're staying, then so am I. I packed everything up before I made a run for it, so if there's out you need, just ask. But I won't be giving it away for free. Nan'd never forgive us if I did.
Thank you, Goots.
Just let me get me stuff out. I've got some good stuff for yous. I think your bag might be full. think I counted that right. A pleasure doing business with you. How else you don't need? You've got everything you need then. You don't want me to make yours out else?
Alright. I'm gonna call it a night for tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming and watching. I appreciate your guys' support. I'll stream a lot more tomorrow, but I had work tonight and I traveled and I'm just tired, so I'm gonna head to bed, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, everyone.